If you think Columbus, Ohio isn't a luxury market, then you need to watch this video. Because what if I told you that people are moving to Columbus right now, getting more space, better design, and a better lifestyle than some of those larger cities in America? Let's break down why Columbus is such a great market for luxury buyers. So the first thing you need to understand about Columbus is luxury looks different here. And what I mean about that is, neighborhoods aren't as cramped. There's not as many people living on top of each other. We have tree-lined streets. There's a lot of master design plans within certain neighborhoods. You have classic architecture mixed with modern new builds. So you can have a little bit of everything depending on what your lifestyle needs. Again, these neighborhoods, tree-lined, sidewalks, it does really feel like such a family-friendly vibe, but again, at a fraction of that cost of what you would be paying if you were in one of those major metros throughout the US. And that sense of community is something that these larger cities have lost. Something that I have noticed, especially when I have clients moving from larger metros, is they are surprised by what they can get with their money here. So looking at the housing market, homes in that $600K to $800K range, you're looking at a fully remodeled home in a great neighborhood, a lot more space than what you're probably used to in a larger metro. I mean, if you start to go from that 800 range up to $1 million, you're starting to look at, more custom built options, larger land, more space for you, your family, whoever. And then if you're looking at that $1 million plus mark, you're looking at fully custom homes. So cool design features, larger lots, picking out those high-end finishes, and you can do all of that for a fraction of the cost of what it might cost you to create something similar in another market. I mean, it could be 2, 3 times, even 4 times the cost of those other markets. Another hidden luxury of living in Columbus, it also could be a con if you do like it, but it's easy commutes. So it's easy to get from one place to the other, but it is very much a car-centric city. So if you're looking for a city that has, a lot of public transport, train system, those things, unfortunately, Columbus is not there. Although I would love them to be. You are going to need a car, but it is very easy to travel anywhere in the city. So, you can be living in one of the more upscale suburbs like a Upper Arlington, Dublin, a New Albany, those areas, and still be 15 to 30 minutes away from anything and everything in Columbus. So that is huge. Getting that time back is such a hidden luxury, and I know a lot of my clients, when they move here from a larger city, that's something that they didn't realize that they were going to enjoy so much. So as far as food, entertainment, and what have you. I know being in a larger city, you have more accessibility to that more often, but I will say Columbus's food scene and entertainment scene is pretty phenomenal. A lot of people, when they come here, and especially when I have friends come and visit from other cities, they're surprised by how much there is actually to do within the city. We have an amazing park system, tons of trails that link together throughout. So if you're somebody who likes to be outdoors, such a great city for that. Restaurants, we have places in the short north, downtown, German Village, cute little restaurants that are family owned, creating really upscale, top of the line courses. Bridge Park up in Dublin has so many different restaurant options as well. So there is a ton of, if you're a foodie or love coffee, there are so many different places around Columbus to really feel that upscale lifestyle that you might be used to from another city or a larger city. And as far as entertainment, I will say I've seen a lot of amazing artists just here in Columbus. We have so many great venues, whether it's Nationwide Arena, the Shoe at Ohio State, the Ohio Theater, the Palace Theater. All of these places are great for the arts, entertainment, and bring in some really heavy-hitting performers. One major thing as well is if you are somebody who is looking to travel for work or has to travel for work, Columbus has such an easy airport to navigate. I think that's something that a lot of people talk about whenever they fly in and out of here. So John Glenn International Airport, it is under renovation currently to expand, but it is so easy to get in and out of, and you can easily access it from wherever you're living in the Central Ohio area. Usually within less than 30 minutes, you can get there. Obviously, rush hour, it might be like 35 minutes. I'm just kidding, but seriously, it's such an easy airport to navigate. Another thing that when clients move here and they've commented is the Midwestern vibe. So, that can sometimes be seen as a negative, but if you don't fully understand what that means, everybody here is just very friendly. We're not trying to be pretentious. We are who we are. We're very much a good vibe city. So if you're looking to be in the luxury market, you want that kind of elevated lifestyle, but without being pretentious or having that kind of keeping up with the Jones mentality, then this would be a great fit for you. And last but not least, I touched on it briefly previously through this video, but the ability to build new here. That opportunity doesn't always come in those larger metros, or maybe you don't get as much square footage for what you're building. So you can get a new build with really fine modern finishes, energy efficient homes, again, with more space than what you might be used to. Again, that price range I was giving you earlier, like you can easily have a home that is above 3,000 square feet with that. So thinking of, what does that look like and how does that affect your day in and day out, and in your mood, having that extra space to be able to move around, not be on top of each other. I do love my husband, but it's also nice that he has his own room in our house, and I got my own room where I can watch my housewives and play my video games. So it is good, and that does go a long way, especially when you're moving from maybe a tighter space. So Columbus is growing fast. There's a lot of people moving here from those larger metros, and if you're somebody who has been looking to upgrade their lifestyle and have just a little bit more peaceful life moving forward, Columbus might be the perfect fit for you. So if you want, you can download my new build guide. Again, click the link in my bio, you'll be able to download it there. And let's connect and talk about why Columbus might be a great fit for you and what areas in Columbus might, fit your lifestyle best. Again, my name's C-Bus Nathan. I put out videos every Friday. Follow along, like, subscribe, and until next week, y'all make it a good one.